Good morning students. I welcome you all for today's topic. Last two classes we are learning the same chapter, that is Economics chapter 1 Development. We have covered up all the topics, only two topics are remaining. Those two topics today we will see, that is public facilities and second one is sustainability of development. In our last class we learned two topics. What are those two topics? That is how to compare different countries or states, and second one is income and other criteria. You have learned it and I don't revise it too much, but you know it how to compare the different countries and the state. We are using income, that is PCI, per capita income, to compare the different countries and or the states. And also in income and other criteria we learned not only income is important as well as other criteria also important, like literacy rate, per capita income, net attendance ratio, infant death mortality, all those things are important for development. Okay, today we go to the topic, that is public facilities. Now why do we study public facilities here? Because public facilities, without these public facilities development cannot take place. When we have these public facilities there is a all round development. Therefore in this chapter they have given you about public facilities. Now these are the facilities which is given to the people by the government. Now why it is provided by the government? Because individual cannot acquire it by themselves. For example, a family cannot buy a school. School is the system which it is provided for the public for the education of children. Or if you have got money but you cannot buy a pollution free environment, therefore it is provided by the government, or it is acquired by the community or the group of people or by the society. So these facilities are very much important, because in our last class we learned, that is Maharashtra, though it was having per capita income more than Kerala, we learned that Kerala was having the public facilities and they were excelling in health system, education system or net attendance ratio. They were above than per capita income. Therefore it is public facilities are very much important. Now under this topic we are given to learn body mass index. Now what is this body mass index? This body mass index is given by the nutrition experts to calculate whether an adult is nourished or undernourished, whether an adult is nourished or undernourished. So how do we find out this body mass index? Because why we are learning body mass index? Because people should have good health. If we have good health, then only you can have development of a country or a nation. So here we learn how we find out the body mass index. For finding out the body mass index, first of all we have to take the weight of a person in kg, and we have to take out the height of a person by square. Now we have to divide this weight in kg by height in meter square. When we divide this we will get a figure. If we are getting a figure that is 18.5, we consider is undernourished, and if we get a figure 25, it is considered overweight. So we need to keep the balance between these two, and above this we know it is overweight. So this is body mass index, weight divided by the height in meter by square. Now next one that we need to learn in this topic is, that is human development report. Now who gives the human development report? It is given by the UNDP. Now the full form of UNDP is United Nations Development Program. Now yesterday we learned in our class, that is World Development Report. Now World Development Report is given by the World Bank. Yesterday we learned that when we were learning about per capita income, but today we are learning about human development report. This is given by UNDP, United Nations Development Program. Now, what this UNDP considers? World Development Report consider only the per capita income, only the income of a country. But UNDP considers other factors also. What are these other factors? That is educational level, health status, as well as PCI, that is per capita income. All these factors it considers and it gives out the report, that is Human Development Report. When the Human Development Report we get, then we can conclude whether the nation is developed all round level or not. Okay, now these are the two things we have to learn under these topics, that is body mass index, because we need persons in good health, then only the development can take place. Second one is Human Development Report given by UNDP, and they consider all these three things. Now there is a table is given under this, that is Human Development Report, the India and the neighboring countries. Now let us see where India is performing and the neighboring countries. First one is, here it is Sri Lanka. We know is Sri Lanka is smaller country and less population than India. We stand as a big nation. Now where do we stand? Gross national income, per capita income, it is 9,779 is Sri Lanka, and India is 5,497. We are behind Sri Lanka. Next, life expectancy at birth. What is life expectancy? It is the years of life a human being considered to be living. So here life expectancy in Sri Lanka it is 74.9, and in India it is below, that is only 68. We can consider in India life expectancy people live up to 68 years and it is calculated. Next one is literacy rate, 15 years and above age group, and in Sri Lanka it is 91.2 and in India it is only 62.2. And HDI, that is Human Development Index, where do we stand? Sri Lanka stands in the 73rd position in the world ranking, and we are standing in 130th place, and other two countries you can see and learn by yourself. So now why we are studying about public facilities, and when we study this table we need to know that along with per capita income we need all these other facilities. When all these facilities are there, then there is a development will take place, because we are studying the topic development. Therefore, if we need economic development, all these we have to take into consideration. Next one, that is last topic in this lesson, is sustainability of development. Sustainability of development, when we speak about, that is development takes place in the present, and this development should not compromise with the needs of the future generation to meet their needs. There can be development, but we should see that this development does not destroy the environment. If we are destroying the environment, then the earth planet will not support life for a very long time. Therefore, the scientists all are giving us warning that the present system of development continues, the earth planet life will not exist very long. Therefore, this is one of the important topic that is talked in today's world, that is sustainability of development. Now they have given in your book, that is two examples. One is groundwater level, another one is crude oil. When we speak about groundwater level, water is a renewable resource. We get the rain and it is renewed. The level of the water goes up and down. When we use the water, the level goes down. Though it is renewable resource, it is renewed, but more than it is renewed, we are using it. Therefore, it is the water level is going lower and lower. In earlier years, maybe 40 feet or 50 feet, people used to get water. Now we go to 50 or 300 feet, still we don't get water. So it is the alarming factor. If we don't take care of water, in the long run, people will not have water. Therefore, there will not be development. Without having this, we will not have development. Therefore, we have to preserve these resources, whether it is renewable resource, whether it is non-renewable resource, both we need to take care. When we speak about crude oil also, oil it is being used, if it is not there, because it takes millions of years to be formulated, and if we are using the same way present time, it will also get finished and it is not renewable. Therefore, for sustainability of development, for continuing our development in the world today and for the future generation, we need to take into consideration that is sustainability of development. Okay students, these are the two topics for you today, that is public facilities and sustainability of development. Do read in your book and learn it. I will give the question later. Thank you.